Well, when convicted murderer Max Cady is released from prison, he begins infiltrating the family of the attorneys who helped to put him behind bars.
It is part of Apple TV's new series, Cape Fear. Here's a clip.
I'm a good judge of character.
Judge me then.
You're a beautiful girl with a beautiful life, and you do everything right. Except somehow it still feels wrong, and you're anxious.
I'm so terrified right now.
Yeah.
Joining us live to talk about the show are the two young ladies from that scene that you just saw. Lily, sorry, I think we have your name spelled wrong in this prompter. Is it Collias?
Collias, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get it right. And Malia Pyles. Good
Thank
morning,
you,
ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks
Oh my
for
gosh,
joining
it's
us.
such a trip to see that clip because that was my first day on set.
Was it?
Was it really?
Yeah, that was my first scene of my first day, and now we're here a year later. And
Okay,
it's
so
special,
like the backstory on that is that like that's when we kind of start to find out your guys' relationship may be more than friendly. And that's your first day. That seems like that's a weird first scene to shoot.
Yeah, just recreate the thumb scene from De Niro and Juliette Lewis on your first day.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It was really fun.
We were like watching that during our lunch break, and then I was like, "This is a crazy thing to just be watching."
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, nice to meet you.
Right, right. Okay,
Nice
well,
to meet
let's set up your characters, because that scene right there, the reason why that scene is such a trip is because, Lily, you're playing the daughter of the lawyers, but Malia, your character is a little bit more maniacal.
Out there.
Yeah, those are definitely words I use to describe feral, witchy. She's definitely a very larger than life person, and I was so grateful to get to play her.
Okay, so I guess this will be spoilers if people haven't seen the most recent episode, but I'm going with it anyway. What was your reaction when you found out that Nevaeh, when you're reading the script, you found that Nevaeh is living in the walls of Tom and Anna's house? That was such a crazy twist.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't find that out until after I booked it. So by that time, I'm like, well, I guess we're doing this.
Yeah.
But I mean, truthfully, I remember growing up, like watching or reading creepypastas of like a man living in the walls of a family's house. And I had this like crawl space in my bedroom, and I'd always like think, what if a man is just living in there?
Gosh.
So to get to actually act that out in television felt weirdly full circle. But I remember one of my first interactions with Amy Adams at the initial cast dinners, like she showed me a picture of some man that had been secretly living in someone's house and was like, this is you. Like, yep, that's you.
You had quite the introduction to this job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Man.
Lily, I want to ask you about the whole Cape Fear phenomenon, because I wasn't aware that there was a Cape Fear movie in the 60s. I was only aware of the one from the 90s, right? The director at the time is now your executive producer for this series. They've switched around a few things, but it is still, if not more, creepy with this series than the movie was. Did you get a chance to watch any of those?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was a fan of the 91 version, and then I dove into the book and the first original film. And it's so crazy, the web of that world that's been created, and the fact that we got to really extend on that. And I think our showrunner, Nick Antosca, is so brilliant by his beautiful writing, his twisted writing. And, to have our work in the hands of the one and only Martin Scorsese and Steven Spielberg, I mean, I think we were set. It made me feel very good about making the adaptation, knowing that I was under his wing.
Are those two on set very often? Do you get to like pick their brains and chat with them?
They weren't on set, but like their guiding hand was very present. I would hear that like Scorsese was watching the dailies, and Nick has spoken about on record that he's like helped with the edit, and a lot of our directors were actually like mentees of Spielberg and Scorsese.
Crazy.
So I felt very protected in that for sure.
Javier Bardem just walking behind you, all menacing.
We're running short of time, but I wanted to ask
We're just going for a walk.
I wanted to ask you, does Javier Bardem ever do anything where he doesn't look cool? Like,
No, I wish.
Yeah.
That would be really helpful with how creepy he is, but he's
Yeah.
all creepy and very charming in a way that I think other Max Cady versions maybe weren't as
Yeah.
charming. But I think that's what makes him so complex and nuanced is it feels like he's like had a rebirth
yeah.
by being falsely convicted, and how he goes about his life feels entirely his own.
We were talking about this morning. how
Especially because
few
he does
people-
everything for his family that's not even there. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's
We were talking
weird
this
and
morning
nuanced.
about how few people can pull off that mixture of menacing and charm that he does in this. It is Cape Fear. New season's dropping Fridays on Apple TV. Ladies, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so
Thanks,
much,
guys.
guys.
Oh, they're
Take
they
care.
are so good too. Those two young Lily and Malia.
Yes.
I heard Javier Bardem talking about, you've got all these veteran actors on the set, but those two hold their own big time. As well
it's
as
because it's loaded full of people in the cast, and
Yeah.
they're out there just throwing 100 miles per
Bring it.
hour with them. Yeah,
So good.